दुनिया जब सोई हो तुम जाग जाते हो, पहले रब के सामने तुम हाथ उठाते हो, फिर मखलूक की खिदमत में तुम झुक जाते हो। दूध की ये नेमत हम तक पहुंचाते हो। तूने जीवन की तस्वीरें रंगों में है ढाली, तेरे दम से है आती हर घर में खुशहाली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली। चलते फिरते तेरे मवेशी एक अनमोल खजाना है। हर बीमारी हर तकलीफ से तुमने इन्हें बचाना है। याद है रखना तुमने अपनी पैदावार बढ़ाना है। आगही और इल्म के हर पहलू को अपनाना है। हो जो सेहतमंद कौम समझो हमने मंजिल पाली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, आज से है ये अज़्म हमारा और खुद से भी है पैमान। तंदुरुस्ती और सेहत बनेगी यूं ही हम सबकी पहचान। धरती होगी शान हमारी, हम होंगे धरती का मान। तेरी अपने खुशहाली की राहों में मारी है जान, और तरक्की की ये राहें हम सब ने है अपना ली। खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली, खुशहाली हो, खुशहाली।
Assalamu alaikum viewers. Dr. Nasir and Ruby Anam, your hosts, are back with yet another training program on Dairy Hub. This Dairy Hub program aims to train the farmers to increase their animals' production and consequently their own prosperity. Whereas God has blessed us with 4 seasons, He has also, in His wisdom, made things complex for our farmers by creating shortages of fodder, which eventually have adverse effect on milk and meat production.
You are right, Ruby. The problem of fodder shortage is overcome by various methods all over the world, and one of the solutions to meet this shortage lies in haymaking. To discuss haymaking, today we have invited Hafiz Wasi Muhammad Khan, who is associated with training of farmers for a well-known organization and is also a member of Chief Minister's Task Force for Livestock. Let's talk to him. Assalamu alaikum, Hafiz Saab. We welcome you to our show.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Hafiz Saab, my first question is that what is hay and what is its importance?
I am thankful to you for inviting me to speak on such an important issue. In our country, there are excellent dairy animals and excellent seasons. But yet, in summers, we can't find milk sellers, and in winters, we can't find milk buyers. And there is a simple solution for this, which is haymaking. I will be glad to tell viewers about this for betterment of this nation. Just as Ruby mentioned earlier, Pakistan has got 4 seasons, which means fodder of 4 types come in to bloom with peak production in a year. When our production of fodder exceeds its demand, the excess fodder can be dried in a way that it retains appropriate moisture, rendering it palatable, easily digestible, and could increase animals' production, and we can store it safely. That product is known as hay or dried fodder. But I must point out that this is not possible for everyone, just as everyone is not successful in business. Many people remain unsuccessful. For profitable dairy farming, it is very much necessary that the farmer knows haymaking.
Hafiz Sahib, this seems very useful. Please tell us which fodders can be used for making hay.
Ruby, I am glad you have asked such an important question which can benefit our farmers directly. Let me tell you what hay is. Hay is basically drying the whole plant without wasting any part and preserving it with the moisture level of 12% so that its whole nutritional contents are preserved. In some types of fodder, the stems have more nutritional value. In others, it is the leaves which are more nutritious. The thumb rule for hay making is to select a fodder whose leaf and stem dries off at the same time, because if you have selected a fodder whose leaf dry faster than stem, it means it will waste the nutritional value. Therefore, hay making we prefer the fodder having thin stems. Example, barseem, lucerne and oats. When we dry the entire plant in hot weather, often the leaves dry faster and fall off, reducing the nutritional value of hay. Hence, it is important to avoid drying fodders in a very hot season and also dry fodders at the coolest part of the day, which is before 9 am.
Is hay still essential even if farmers have ample green fodder and silage? Also, what makes hay superior to green fodder?
Dr. Nasir, why don't we just eat meat in our meals? Why do we need accompanying curries and chapatis, bread? The reason is to fulfill our nutritional needs. We need a number of things in addition to meat. In the same way, it is essential for the digestion that animals be fed a balanced feed. For your second question, as to why hay is a superior feed, because during fodder growth the nutritional value keeps changing and the nutritional value is different each time I harvest the fodder. However, when I harvest the fodder for hay, there will be a specific nutritional value of that fodder which will preserved at the same level, and my animals will give more production only when I feed my animals with the same nutritious feed daily. Even if you offer humans with intermittent food, the performance will be affected. As a farmer, my interest is to ensure best performance of my animals, for which I have to feed them with standard and balanced feed, for which hay is mandatory. However, as a farmer, when I prepare hay, the quality will be standard and I will be feeding my animals a high quality standard diet at all times, ensuring their good production.
Hay involves drying green fodder to the extent that its moisture level decreases to 10% or low. Hay is prepared with grasses of different kinds and crops like barseem, alfalfa, barley and oats. In our country, barseem and alfalfa are abundantly available in the winter season. With a little pre-planning, farmers can make hay of the additional fodder for easy use whenever needed. Process of hay making. Barseem and alfalfa should be harvested when the process of blossoming is in its initial stage. This means 10% of the crop should have blossomed. Keep in view the maturity of the crop. It should be neither at the beginning nor the end of the harvest. Chop the fodder and arrange it in rows. If there is high moisture in the field, spread the fodder on a clean and dry part of the field. Avoid too much direct sun. Tie it in small bundles. The fodder dries suitably in approximately 2 to 3 days during the summer season and in 5 to 6 days in the winter season. If the process of drying off is managed carefully and in time, without delay, the possibility of loss of any sort is minimal. Tie the hay in bundles and store it in a dry and open place, but protect it from rain and moisture. Hay can be fed to animals without delay. it can also be mixed with green fodder to make a very palatable and digestible diet.
Viewers, you just witnessed the process of haymaking. We communicated this important message to you. Now it's up to you how you implement it. Well, Nasir?
You are right, Ruby. Viewers, today we discussed the benefits of hay and haymaking. Usually, we have an abundance of alfalfa and berseem in winters. So after watching today's program, let's pledge not to waste but make maximum use of it by storing it in the form of hay, which would eventually lead to increase in the milk production of animals.
Oh, Dr. Nasir, let's not forget Fazlu and Chaudhry Abdul Hamid. Let's see how they use excess fodder at their farm.
Wonderful, wonderful. This time we have lots and lots of fodder. Why not make a profit by selling it? In any case, we have planted a new crop. Now I'll just tell customers in our village to sell the fodder to them. Ha ha ha! Wonderful, ha ha! Wonderful. Let me give this good news to Chaudhry Sahab. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Chaudhry ji, I have very good advice for you.
I don't want your advice. Go away.
Come on, Chaudhry ji. You will be delighted to hear my plan.
Just get lost.
Alright, I am leaving. But I wanted to tell you something about fodder.
What is it?
This time we have produced extra fodder. Why not sell it?
I don't understand what you mean.
We can make money by selling extra fodder in the market.
No way. I refuse to do any such thing without consulting Saima ji. Let's go and ask her now.
Where has Chaudhry been? Haven't seen him for a while.
Assalamu alaikum Saima ji.
Walaikum salam.
Oh good wife. Saima ji is our honored guest. Please serve her some refreshments.
Yes, I'll bring a glass of lassi.
Hurry up now. Saima ji, may you have long life. We were looking for you.
Really? Why?
Because I wanted to talk to you.
Quickly. First tell her about my great idea.
Okay. Saima ji, Fazlu says we should make money by selling extra fodder in the market. What do you think?
Well, sorry Fazlu, but I disagree. Instead of trying to make short-term instant profits, it's better to store the extra fodder and make hay with it.
But why do that?
So that during the shortage of fodder seasons, you can feed your animals with hay.
Now, have you understood what Saima ji have said? You were showing me a loss instead of making any profit.
But Saima ji, how can we make hay?
Cut the fodder and arrange it in rows in a dry place. Then turn it over frequently in order to reduce its moisture for 5 to 7 days. And then store it in the form of tied up bundles.
But what is the benefit of feeding hay to animals?
Oi Fazlu, even during fodder shortage periods, if you feed hay to the animals, they get nutrition equal to green fodder. In this way, milk production doesn't drop much either.
Saima ji, please drink your lassi. This guy has a never-ending list of questions. Now where are you off to?
I am going to inform Noor Muhammad that we are not selling fodder to him. He should make his own arrangements.
All right.
Viewers, you'll agree that we should make full use of Chaudhry Hamid and Fazlu's experiences. Wasi Sahib, thank you very much for coming to our show today. Please sum up a final message to benefit our farmers.
A dairy farmer should never compromise on the milk production of his animals. The health of his animals must be his priority in order for them to give birth to a calf every year. It is important to feed animals a balanced diet, but this is possible only if farmers are well educated and determined. I would like to quote the Saint Bulle Shah, who gives the message of determination. So farmers can generate profits only if they are willing to work hard.
I am sure this program will benefit many dairy farmers. This show now comes to an end. Dr. Nasir and Ruby bid you farewell with a promise that we will be back again with another training program. See you then. May God protect you.